Hey everyone, welcome to today's off-road adventure. It is April 8th, 2025, and this road is sure a mud hole. It's a bad one. We've been traveling this one for a while. The snow up here is super deep. I'm not used to this. My area, the snow's already gone. Up here, there's still a few feet on the ground, and it's starting to melt, meaning the roads are a wreck. Truck is very dirty right now, not even the same color. Amazingly, we only got stuck once. Winching out is pretty easy. For some reason, it always seems to happen when I'm tired, and I have to deal with that. Maybe that's why I'm getting stuck in the first place. Oh, boom! With this warmer weather, the moose have been out. I've actually seen a lot of moose today up here. I can't believe how deep the snow is up here this time of year. At the beginning of the winter, we didn't have much snow. Then my area eventually had 3 feet of snow on the ground. And now this area still has 2-3 feet of snow on the ground. They probably had about 5 or so about a month ago before it started melting. There's some areas here we gotta drive fast because we'll literally get stuck. Nothing too abrupt. Well, boom, I gotta keep a bottle under the camera because it keeps shaking. Look at the size of that snowbank, almost as tall as the truck. How would you like to have this road as your daily commute? Some people do. There's a logging camp at the end of this. And you wouldn't believe how fast some of the employees will drive down this. Insanely fast. It's pretty rocky underneath the mud, so I don't really need to go as fast here. This road's maintained a little bit better than some of the roads because it's always open. If you were driving anything on this with like less than a foot of clearance, you're probably gonna get stuck. Because some of these places up here, I can't believe I'm not bottoming out that you're about to see. So we drove down to the logging camp and we turned around. It's amazing that people drive this daily. Whoa. Slippery mud. The truck looks clean because the hood's wet, but when it dries, we have so much mud caked on everything. There's so much mud on the steps that sometimes you gotta push it to open the door. Now here, we gotta go fast. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. We bottomed out a little bit. The truck didn't like that. You hear that beeping noise? It made sure to save that recording, thinking I just got into a crash. Oh, there's another deep one. Whoa, boom. Roads like this will kill your gas mileage. There was a point today I was getting only 9 mpg. Usually I'll get anywhere from 18 to 20. What do you think a logging truck gets for mpg in this sort of situation? Most of those trucks are 6-wheel drive. If you're lucky, you'll find one that's 10-wheel drive. It'll even have a drive shaft going back to the specially made trailer. Okay, we can slow down a little bit now. I just didn't want to get stuck in any of these holes. To the left, you see that water? That's their quarry, where they get some fill to fix this road every spring. Got a brand new culvert here. Looks like it was just installed last year. Only a little bit of grass growing on the edges. Everything in here went flying. I gotta clean up some stuff when we get to our sleeping location tonight. Oh, here's another one that we might wanna... That's okay. Didn't have to go through it that fast. Because you never know, there's some spots you'll just get stuck. You don't expect it. Look at this, there's barely any snow here. It's all about where the sun can reach. Wait for it, there'll be another area with a lot of snow once we get into the darker parts of the woods again. Here we got a little more. In the road that they use for traction. Oh, the sun just came out and it looks beautiful. I see a whole bunch of new lumber there. They're going to replace a bridge or install a bridge somewhere. There's a risky one up here I'm about to show you. Oh, oh, oh. It's getting slippery. This mud is slippery. Look at this bridge right here. It's so waterproof that it's holding water over the timbers like a little swimming pool. That wasn't it, but there's a bridge coming up. They installed it over the winter on frozen ground. Use extreme caution over something like that because they're almost certainly going to have to fix it when mud season's over. It's going to probably become crooked. It's the season we're starting to get red buds on the trees, even though this area's growing season isn't until June 15th. This is the bridge right here. They put that in the winter. And that might be parts of the old bridge. All the bridges are regular wood, never pressure treated because tire chains and stuff tear it up so fast it wouldn't matter. So they can just leave the old material out here to rot. Now that you see all the trees starting to get buds, the moose are eating them. They love it. That's why the moose are starting to come out. They love tree buds, especially maple. So they'll have piles of red moose poops. Because their bodies cannot get rid of that red pigment. But leaves won't be on the trees up here until like the middle of June. You'll start to see at the beginning of June, but this is a very late growing season up here. Whole month of May, it can still snow. It snowed a little bit last night on the vehicle sleeping out here, but it quickly melted because it got warm. Really have 3 more miles. Saw that mile marker. looks like winter again around this corner. It's a weekend. A lot of the loggers don't want to come out. I'm like the only tracks coming down here. Kind of surprised that no one wants to go out to the store, because you can't really do that on a work night because it's hours and hours out of here. Ooh, turkeys! Yeah, that's the fresh coating of snow I was talking about. We just got that last night, but it melted everywhere the sun can touch. That mile marker was definitely wrong. That said 3 miles. That was not 3 miles. That was maybe 1. We're back to the main artery already. Don't need 4-wheel drive. Does anyone know? Okay, so the 4-wheel drive, if I'm touching the gas, it won't shift in or out of it. While I'm on the gas, is it straining to try to put itself into 4-wheel drive? Or does it know to wait until I give a little brake so it's not under strain? Because when it's under pressure, it won't disconnect or connect. I'm just wondering if I'm straining anything. But we're back on the main road, and still, look at all the snow. There's some areas up here that are also very treacherous. Some pretty big mud holes. Thanks for watching, everyone. I just wanted to show that road because that was actually a lot of fun to drive.